McDonald's, grab a drink. I still have another hour left of my drive, and so I'm gonna go over and grab a drink, like a Coca-Cola or something. I need some kind of caffeine or whatever. It's my Friday, and so I think I'm gonna go grab something to drink and get driving home. You guys are probably not gonna be able to see me through the majority of the drive home because of course I'm driving. So, but I need something to do. Like, I'm gonna chit chat to you guys while I'm driving. I won't be reading comments, giving an FYI ahead of time, guys. I will not be reading comments while I'm driving. If I don't say hi to you personally, please don't take offense because I am driving, so I will be paying attention to the road. So I am going to go across over here to the McDonald's, grab a $1 soda, and we're gonna start driving home. So let's do this. It's my Friday. I need something because I am exhausted. So we're gonna go do that. You guys ready? Lights are on. I need to roll. Oh, that can stay down for a minute. Okay. There we go. Let's roll this backwards out of here. Because we're going to go over to the Mickey D's. Because I was going to go here to the Jack in the Box. But their sodas are so much more expensive, you guys. So I was like, McDonald's has $1 sodas. Let's go get a $1 soda. You guys are not going to be able to see me once I start hitting the other road. So oh my god, this road in Needles is so tore up. Oh wow, this is bad. This road is bad. Holy cow. I haven't been here in so long. Like, I forgot that these roads over here were so bad, you guys. Holy cow. Oh my god. I have not been here in so long. Holy moly. I just need a drink. That's all. I don't need nothing fancy. Oh wow. Just need a drink. I only have like $1 on me. I don't bring cash with me anywhere, and I don't run my card for $1. So I'm gonna cook when I get home, you guys. Okay. I think it's gonna be like $1 and like 10 cents, something like that. Oh my god, I thought I was rolling backwards. It scared me to death. I am rolling backwards. Look, I thought I was rolling backwards. I am rolling backwards.
Hello, will you be using our mobile app today?
No, not today.
Order whenever you're ready.
I'm just gonna be grabbing a large Coca-Cola, please.
Large Coke, you got it. 108 at that very last drive-thru window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it is so bright right there. Oh my goodness. Oh, my feet. I don't know how well this is gonna go, you guys. So you have to bear with me. Like I said, you guys aren't gonna be able to see me in a big chunk of it, so. Chris and Sierra. Hi, Sierra Hill. I haven't seen you guys in forever. Hi, Chris. How are you? I am so ready to be done with this week. It's been a 70-hour work week, you guys. I'm exhausted.
108.
I don't need the pennies, hun.
You sure?
Thank you so much. Try to hurry up. I don't like walking up there thing, but I can't drive and do this, so let's. All right, you guys ready for this drive home? I am. All right, let's get going. Like I said, if I don't acknowledge any questions you ask or anything, guys, just remember I'm driving. Oh, that was a little more than I expected. Oh, God. That's what happens when you don't drink carbonation for a while. Hey, Yosef. I'm gonna say hi to you real quick before we hit the road. I saw you come in, but I won't be able to really talk with you guys. So, I mean, won't be able to actually like see any questions that you guys ask. So just, you know, be here with me so that I can get home safely. I am exhausted, and so I needed to feel like I was communicating or chatting with somebody, because right now I'm so tired, you guys. You have no idea. It's been a 70-hour work week. It has been absolute insanity. Oh wow, my cup holders suck. Woo. And I was listening to the radio the first hour of the drive, but that's also the part of the drive that has like, I guess no service. Like there's no cell service through that area. So I couldn't even do like a live stream with you guys if I wanted to, because of the fact that, there's no service out there. So I wouldn't have been able to live stream with you anyway. Wow, they closed up High School Hill. Well then. All right, well, let's get home. Here's the fun part, guys. As I get into town today, I'm actually not going to go through town, of course. I always take the Parkway to get home, which at this point today, I'm actually kind of glad, because Bullhead City is retarded, you guys. Like, no, and I mean, like, they are so slow and so far behind in learning things and doing the right thing and whatnot. And so I'm using the definition in the way that it's supposed to be. So please don't come for me using the word retarded. I mean, they really are far behind in realizing that there are certain things you just don't do. And one of those things is have a massive mayhem on the river during a global pandemic. So they are holding mayhem on the river right now in Bullhead City. We already had one biker death. That was yesterday. So a biker is now gone because, of course, there are thousands of motorcycles in town for a big river rally, bike rally. Because Laughlin canceled it, because Laughlin's smart about the whole river run. So they canceled it, and Bullhead City decided, no, we like having that big economic boost of all that money that comes in when all the bikers come to town. So what did they do? They went ahead and put together Mayhem on the River. So now there are thousands of motorcycles. Thousands, you guys, of motorcycles here in town. Excuse me. Yuck. So needless to say, it is packed right now with so many bikes. Like so many. It's absolutely insane. I'm gonna pull this down. Maybe that'll give me sunlight. I don't know. Maybe. My feet are killing me, you guys. And then, of course, driving this car does not help anybody's case. Dude, your headlights. Seriously. Relax. But yeah, so I need to run into town tomorrow because, of course, tomorrow's payday. And I have to go make my payment on this vehicle. And I also need to go and pay the utilities, which, where I'm at, the utilities that I need to pay, you can't pay online because I have to go into the establishment to get it done. So needless to say, I have to go down into town tomorrow. I'm going to try to stay completely to the back roads and try to avoid the main highway, which is Highway 95, which I'm getting ready to get on right now, by the way. So I'm getting ready to hit Highway 95 right now. I just crossed the California Bridge. I am officially in Arizona again. So I'm back in AZ, and now I've got to drive through Mojave Valley and the Fort to get into Bullhead. I am going to avoid Bullhead City Center by going through the Parkway. Could you not do that? I really dislike when people do that. Do not stick your nose out onto the main road. That's not very smart. Of course you're gonna get right behind me. Of course you are. Of course you are. Can I please get a green light? Please get a green light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This car doesn't like going from first to second. So if I can keep rolling and hit second out of the light, it's fine. But trying to pull first to second gear with this car, it is a joke. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's so much traffic. Please tell me all this traffic. Oh my gosh. Are you guys all leaving town? No, they're not. They're coming up this way so that they can boondock out in the freaking fields. Man. So you guys, camping wise, it didn't happen this week. As much as I wanted it to, and I didn't want to drive back and forth, I had to. But I did get a few things in the mail. So now I can go ahead and boondock out in Lake Havasu. Found 2 free camping spots in Lake Havasu that I can camp without any issues. So I'm really flipping happy about that, like so happy. Which means I'll be right up the street from work. So Sunday I'll drive home, and then Monday drive out, and then I won't come back home until Thursday this next week. So I will be doing that. I'm so excited to give that a go. I got some stuff that's gonna turn my vehicle I'm in right now, which is a nice little SUV. I'm going to convert, like I have a thing that you just air up and it has a car pump, which is awesome. So you air it up, you put it in your back seat, and it turns my back seat into a bed. So it's like an air mattress, so I'm not sleeping on like a rock hard surface. Now I could do the other air mattress thing. It's like a really big one that allows you to turn like the whole back into the SUV by laying the seats down into the whole thing becoming a bed. I don't want to do that. I'm really short, so I can just lay across the seats. And so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna actually turn the back seat into a bed, and then the very back of the SUV is gonna be where Tonks is gonna chill during the night. And then I do have a portable camping toilet, and it's it has stuff that you can put in for composting. So I'm gonna bring that too. And then the cool part is, because where I work, I can just remove the composting stuff dump out the liquid stuff each day at work. And then we have a nice bathroom at my job, so I can use that for a morning shower, get ready for work while I'm there at the shop. So that's awesome. So I get to do that. The next goal is to go ahead and just find myself like a small camper van that's already got everything in it. There's a person I know that has one. She's not sure yet, but she's thinking about selling it. And she did put it's like a toilet shower combo, like it's all one unit inside of it. So you can, what's the joke? Shit, shower, and shave all in the same place. Yeah, so. And like I said, guys, if you guys come into the chat, I keep seeing things pop up out of the bottom corner of my eye. I can't really read the chat, like I said, because I am driving. But yeah, so if I can get the little camper van, then I'll really be set for boondocking during the work week. Now, right now my 5-day work weeks are very temporary. Like, this is temporary until I find a new hire. I did give out another application today. I'm not too sure about that person though that came in. We're really, really, really picky about who we hire. There's a lot of things that go into working that store, and it just is one of those things where you got to be able to, if you come into the store, and I know that you're going to be working 3 days alone in that store by yourself, and you will be responsible for all the product in that store. Not only that, but you will also be responsible for the safe and with the contents of that safe, and you will be responsible for making sure that inventory information is written that you see running low, that you need to pass on to me when I come in on Sunday. We work together on Sunday so that I, as the manager, can go through and get the humidor refinished, go restock it, go through, find out what every cigar that I need in there, and then we work together that day. You run the register, I run the rest of the inventory stuff, get all inventory counted. That's my fun part on Sunday, and then whatnot. So I have to know that when you come into the store, that when you ask me for an application, don't come into the store and ask me for an application, but at the same time decide that you're going to buy a box of Whippets, or buy and I'm not going to even, let's just say buying a certain kind of pipe. Don't ask for one of those, because when you do that, and then I know that you've asked me for an application, I've already in my mind stated in my head that you won't probably get even looked at. Your application won't even be reviewed. We need people that are sober, that are going to be responsible, and who will be handling money. You're going to be getting paid for 40 hours a week. You're guaranteed 40 hours a week. And you got to be reliable. And I can't have you getting, a little out of your mind outside of work, or on your, and I don't know if you're doing that prior to coming to work or whatnot, but you got to be of sound mind. So it's been tough. We've had one application that we actually did process, but then found some stuff out about that person during the background check that made me go, who knew? But yeah. So it's not easy, and it sucks when you're managing something and you're doing management of a place. It really sucks when you find somebody you think is potentially going to work out, and then it doesn't quite. It's kind of a bummer, because it is the extra hours, and it's rough, you guys. It's really rough. 70-hour work weeks. And people go, 70 hours. I get paid for 50 hours of work, but I drive 20 hours. And so I get up in the morning, I get showered, I get ready for work, and then I drive 2 hours, get to work, open up the store, run it for 10 hours, then I get in my driving 2 hours, that more 12, and I 4 hours home. Would get home, I'm wiped. And then to top it all off, I'm doing that 5 days a week, and that right now equates to, that's equivalent to 70 hours of going throughout the week, like getting up and go 70. So it's almost double the hours, almost double the hours of a full-time job. And that's like having 2 full-time jobs. It's exhausting. So yeah. Which, I love my job, so don't ever take that as anything, meaning that I'm exhausted from my job. My job is not. I love my job. I don't mind the drive. I really don't. If I wasn't working full 10 hours and already driving 2 hours there, 2 hours back, that's what exhausts me, I think, is that 2-hour drive in the morning and then 10 hours of interacting and communicating and selling and doing all the fun pushing of stuff which I really enjoy, by the way. I don't know, I just, working with people in the community and whatnot, it's really fun. And I love my regulars. I really enjoy seeing them when they come in. They're gonna be sad to see me go. It was one of my regulars he comes in daily. He's like a daily visitor to the shop. And he's like, you've been here, like, do you ever go home? And I was like, well, yeah, I do, but right now you're gonna see me 5 days a week. And he goes, well, when are you going back down to 4? And I said, I'm not exactly sure yet. And he said, well, I'm gonna miss you on Thursdays. So I love that. Like, I truly love that. So yeah, I definitely enjoy my work, and I enjoy the people that I work around. I just wish we could find somebody that, one, is trustworthy, 2, is gonna do the job and do the job really well, and 3, who's going to leave anything that's happening outside of work. I know that can be really hard, and I know that there are times where things are gonna come about where you're gonna need, you know, to take some time away, and I get that. Like, that is so understandable. But you got to be reliable, and you can't call me every single day that is my day off to tell me that you're going to be late to work, or that you messed something up on the register, or that you're not sure how to handle a customer or whatnot. Like, and on top of that, you really got to have a thick skin. I mean, you got to have a thick skin and be ready to not be intimidated. There are some people that can intimidate you when they come in there. And it can be unnerving, but you got to be able to know how to hold your bearings, and keep them, and not be, you don't want to be mean because you don't want to cause a problem, but you also don't want to be too soft and like let them get away with crap. So yeah, it can be extremely nerve-wracking. Really? Nice to see you too. This person got right up next to me and then just slowed down right next to me. Like, what was that? What was that? That was creepy weird. They got like really slow right next to me and like were looking over towards me. What is that? Just drive your car. Drive home. Wow, that is some bright flashy lights. Hey, they're in sync today. Yesterday they were completely off from each other. Now they're in sync. So pretty. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, my brain. I'm so tired, you guys. I was so delirious, like earlier. Sarah was on the phone with me and I was in absolute delirium. I was making all kinds of funky noises, trying to like jump around the store, trying to get my body to like wake up. Because I was like, I need to wake up. Oh, ow, I just hit my elbow on that. The joys of driving a stick shift. Cup holder is smack in the way when you're short. If I was taller, that wouldn't be a problem. Really? Why? I hate people with the blue headlights. You guys, I don't know if any of you guys drive, or I know Allie does. I think I saw Allie pop in here. But you guys, seriously, people that drive with those weird blue headlights, I'm glad you can see where you're going, but seriously, I can't. And it's so annoying. And a lot of people here have them. And the guy behind me right now, excuse me, has them. And I'm moving that. I can't. You're blinding the crap out of me, dude. I cannot see the road. Okay, I am exhausted. Come on. of course, because they're doing all the construction through here, that was great. You know, let's just talk on the road that's bumpy. All this construction through here, I have to keep under 35 at 35. So that is. Thanks, car dealership. You've got some bright lights. Man, and yesterday, I wish I would have thought ahead of time. I was going to stop yesterday because I had Sarah with me. She came to work with me. And we were up on the parkway and right at Laughlin Ranch, man, as we went to go past it. I didn't even think about it till after the fact because I was like, oh, they wouldn't be there today. And then as we got right up on Laughlin Ranch, there was the whole herd of burros. And I was going to pull over and let Sarah get out and say hi to them. They'll actually, even though they're wild, see you. They're not aggressive and seem to be a threat to one of their babies. But usually if you just stand out there, one of the older ones will come and investigate you. I would never go and approach them personally. I would just pull over to get a couple pictures of them. But I would never go and, like I said, walk up to them. Now, they may come over and check you out. And at that time, I would just, of course, be nice and still and don't startle them. Just like you would do it with any kind of animal if you were out and about. But, yeah, they're so beautiful and just, they're pretty sweet. I mean, they don't bother anybody. And they're not, like I said, they're not aggressive unless you provoke them. But that's the way it is. So, and seriously, dude, behind me with the freaking blue lights. Relax, man. I mean, he can seriously go around me if he's that much of a hurry to. You're about to get stuck behind me for the next 15 minutes, dude. If you like, because we're about to go into one lane because of the construction. Hey, look at this. They got the lines done on this side today. I wonder if they've made their way up the parkway and put the lines back on the road. Because there is nothing, I can't stand it when you're driving on the road when they're doing the construction. Like they've been redoing all the, oh my God, clean up after yourselves. They've been doing all the new slur, like putting all that new slurry stuff all over the road. And they end up, of course, covering up the road markers, all the lines and stuff in the road. And up on the parkway, when people are coming straight at you and they've got their frigging massive lights going in your face, usually you can kind of focus over on the line, right? The road line on the side of the road to kind of guide you to where you're supposed to stay so you don't, accidentally go off the road. Well, without any road markers up along the parkway right now, when people are coming at you, you have no idea where the side of the road is. You're completely blinded up there, which is the road I'm getting ready to turn onto because, oh my God, guys. There's so much traffic. Whoa, okay. Well then. Okay, well, as long as that area stays cleared, I can get onto the parkway without getting into that mess. I'm glad I do not drive through town. That is a lot of people. Because right there, right where that next light over is where the big Riverview Mall is. And that's where they have the big live concert going right now. And all the bikes and everybody is out. So we're just gonna not go that, wow, okay, relax. It is not that big of a hurry, dude. Chill. Let's get away from all this traffic because, oh my God. Y'all, get off my booty. Get off my booty. Oh my goodness. Please tell me they got the lines done on this road. Of course not. Of course not. Nope, of course they did not. Dude, you can go around me. I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to be in this gear for a hot minute. Because I got to pull up the hill. Thanks. Oh my God. What is wrong with people? You guys, this hill, this parkway, right? Like I was saying, it's dark up here. There's no like street lights or anything. So it's really dark up here. So when another car comes at you, it's really hard to see the road unless you have the markers. There's no markers on this road right now. There's not even middle dividing markers between the 2 lanes. And this is a 4-lane road, 2 lanes in each direction. So you just have to hope that you're on your side of the road and they're on their side of the road. Jesus, be with me. But people come flying up this road, like the car that's about to pass me right now. I'm going the speed limit up this road. They're booking it. How are you going to stop in time if there's a burrow on the road, guys? Like, seriously, relax. All right, come on. Come on. There's the release. Aha! You guys, seriously. That's so much fun driving a stick shift up this mountain. We're not done yet. We got a ways to go. We're heading up into the mountain, which is where I live. Goodbye, Bullet City, as it shrinks below me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Vicky, look at her butt. She's like one of those fat guys' girlfriends. Oh, my ears are needing to pop. Pretty bad when yawning doesn't even help. Where is the cup holder? Get it? All these houses right here all still have all their Christmas lights on. It's April. I'm gonna guess that they're from it is. Okay, never mind. That's from the beautiful actual, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the mobile home park. But it's all like 55 and over community. Oh my God. Okay, me and Soda are not liking each other. But the 55 and over community, it's a beautiful mobile home park over here. But I'm guessing because it's older people, once they got their lights on their house, they're like, I ain't taking those down. They're staying up permanently. You know what I mean? Until they pretty much rot off the house. Kind of like Grandma and Grandpa's house, which is where we're at. I have officially unplugged the light. I need to go out there and take the lights down. They are so sun-rotted, you guys. Oh, like 90% of them don't work. I think there's only one spot that actually lights up now. So it's time for me to get them down. And I'm kind of looking forward to getting them off of there. Because they're so rotted out that there's like, some of the wiring is kind of exposed. And there's broken little bulbs all over it. Oh my gosh. Your headlights are blinding by the light. Oh my God, the other day I was coming up this road and I couldn't see anything. It was like blinding. So I made up my own little song about being, you know, they have that song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. What I was saying, I can't see clearly now, you know, the road lines are gone. I can't see any obstacles that may be in my way. Because everybody's headlights are passing me by. They're too bright. They're getting in the way. Yeah, that's what I was singing. It was way funny. Sorry. Yes, I'm delirious, you guys. I'm deliriously tired. It's the end of my work week. I'm about to be at 70 hours of being actively either driving or working, and I'm exhausted. So, oh my God, these lights, these road light, like the traffic signals are ridiculous. There's no reason for those to be so neon in color. The ones down in town are not that color. So I don't understand why the green up here, the red and the yellow are not bad, but that green is like this really neon green. So it's like you can't see past the light. Like, you know, when you come up on a light, you usually can see. Oh my gosh, seriously. I didn't need to see the road at all today. Thank you. Usually you can see like what's on the other side of the street light. So you're not running into something on the other side, or if somebody's maybe crossing the road or whatever. You can't see anything on these street lights as you approach them. Like this one's bright green, and I can't see nothing. This guy is lying. Dude, I'm going 50. What are you doing? It's like, hello, goodbye. Because he gone. He gone. Yeah, you can't see anything, sir. That's what I was saying. Why you hit your brakes. You can't see nothing on the other side of it. I'm lying. I always slow down as I hit the light, because as I get to the light, because I can't see on the other side. Oh, I just wiped my windshield off today. Boy, dude, could you maybe take your high beams off? I don't think the, I will look back, you guys, at your comments when I get to the house. But as of right now, I can't read any comments while I'm driving. Oh, gosh. So, oh, and I have something awesome to tell you. I think I told you guys, I may have told you guys already. Yeah, I did. I told you guys in the last live stream that I had sneezed earlier this week. And I'm almost certain I sneezed my soul right through the center of Earth and back into my own body again. Because, oh my gosh, thanks. I don't need I don't need to see. And this guy over there, that is rude. Dude, you've got like 4 cars coming at you. Turn your headlight, your head beams. Oh my gosh. Your high beams. Your, wow, I am exhausted. Yep. That's how I know I'm tired. I can't even language right. Turn your high beams down so people aren't being blinded by your headlights. Dude. Thanks. Oh, I wonder if there's any burros out here. They're always so friggin' cute. Oh, you were going to try to go back and see them. No, keep driving. Oh my God, you guys, the whole herd is out there. I don't know how long that thing went off, but the whole herd is out there. It's so cute. So many babies. There you go. There's your turn off. There's so many babies in the herd right now. Normally you don't even see them, but they got them up there by the road. They are so cute. There's a lot of them. There's a whole bunch of them. So yeah, they'll probably be there now every night. Now that it's getting hot out, they'll be there for the water. Oh my God. So it means they won't be up by my house. So apparently they cover somewhere around a 20-mile radius. But that's pretty cool. 20 miles in either like direction, so they cover a really good area up here. But that's a lot of land when you think about it. Oh my gosh, I'm getting totally cross-eyed at this point. I am way beyond tired. See, here's the thing though, you guys. If I had actually camped out, if I'd been able to camp out throughout the week up there, I don't think I'd be this exhausted driving home at the end of the day, at the end of my week. Because of course, by that point, I'd have rested throughout the week and only had to drive the drive home at the end of the week. Wow, the dealership's lights are ridiculously bright, you guys. I remember the first time I came up this way and I came over this hill on the road and the dealership lights were just blaring into my face. I was so mad about the fact that their lights are so bright. As we get over here, you guys are going to see what I mean. I'm going to be lit up as I go around the bend of this road, because these lights are insanely bright. And here's the killer part about it. This dealership is right here on the road, and right on the other side of the dealership is the landing, like the landing strip, what do you call it, to the airport. This is the airport turn-in that I'm passing right now. This is the dealership that we're driving next to. So hello, dealership. Thank you for all your lighting up bright lights. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for, you know, your blinding ability. All right, and now into the mountainous hills we go. This is where we get to go turn, 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 turn. Oh my gosh. And here we go. Come on. And in we are. We're in. Okay. This is the fun part. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I have to go get a new tire. So my tire on my car, when I got this car, I have one bald tire, right? So we took the bald tire off and we put the spare, which the good thing about it on this car, the spare is the same size as the regular tires on the car. And the spare was brand new spare. Brand new treading, brand new tire. So we put that in place instead and put the bald one on the back of the car, just in case anything should happen. We would have the bald one to use until we could find, until we can go get the tire replaced. Well, Sarah and I were driving back on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I'm trying to think. Yeah, it was on Tuesday. Sarah and I were driving back home on Tuesday. And I have no idea what it was or what we may have hit or anything. All I know is I hear a bap, and they hear bap, 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 right? And Sarah goes, Mom, is the tire flat? And I was like, no, because I have a thing on my car that would tell me if the tire was flat. But whatever it is really frigging loud. And the car's not pulling like it's flat. Usually when you get a flat tire, you'll feel like a really weird pull on your car. But I didn't have that. So I was like, oh, no. And I was like, but that's really loud. So I pull over and Sarah gets out and she's like, no, it's not flat. And then she goes around towards the back of the car and looks at the tire again. And she's like, you might want to get out and look at this. And so I get out of the car to look at it. And an entire chunk, like I'm talking, I'll have to show it to you guys tomorrow. An entire chunk of the tire is gone. Like, just like somebody took and bit like a big chunk of the treading out of the tire. And I'm like, how? And there's all these like metal wires hanging out. But get this, the tire wasn't popped. The inner portion, like where the tube is, like where the air is held in, is completely intact still. Come on, Clark. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, old girl. And so the like, you know, if you take your tire and you get retreaded, it just puts treading over like where treading used to be. So that's what happened. Is this tire that we got, the spare tire, happens to be a retreaded tire. So, oh, hello, coyote. What are you doing running down the middle of the road? You're just chilling. And they ain't scared of nobody. I mean, that coyote didn't even try to run off. He's like, what's it? But the treading just literally looks like somebody took a big honking bite out of a section of the tread. All the rest of the tread, you guys, is completely intact. Completely intact. Not a single piece missing off of it. Whatever. This one spot has a massive chunk just bit out of it, and all the wires are just sticking out. Like all the wire, threading that's on the inside of a tire. So I don't know what we ran over or what happened, or maybe there was air, like an air pocket in that spot on the tire, and we happened to hit the pothole just right. But whatever the case is, whatever the case may be, we end up having to put the bald tire back on the car, which I am not happy about, let me tell you what. Because here's the deal. With the bald tire on, once I get up to like 50, 55, the car makes this obnoxious noise. But when I'm with the regular tires on here with the good treading and stuff, I don't have that weird wobbing sound. It's like a wop 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 noise that the whole car makes when you drive with a only on, like, I've never had that happen with any other car, but I've never really driven a car with a bald tire either. But I noticed that sound when I first got this car. When I got up to 55, the wobbing sound that it makes. But once I changed it out and put the good tire, the one with the good tread on, that sound stopped, and I didn't have that sound anymore. Well, now that I've got this on there, again, the bald tire on there again, the sound is back, and it's obnoxious, you guys. So, hopefully I can find a good place tomorrow to go get a tire so I can replace the tire on this. Actually, I need to get 2 tires now, 2, because I need to get the new tire for the one that's bald, and I got to replace the spare tire. So that's always fun. So I need to go find somewhere for 2 new tires, because the other 3 tires on this car are totally brand new. They're totally fine. Great tread, not a problem. We'll see. Oh my God, I am way too tired. I need to cook some food. I think I'm gonna cook it's called a lemon tortelloni. I think that's what I'm gonna make when I get to the house. Oh my God, just grip, there you go, Jesus. So yeah, for right now, guys, I've got all the pieces for this. I'm gonna get those all set up and try them out tomorrow, see how everything fits in here, to turn this into a temporary camper 3 days out of the week. Here's the fun part. Once we go back to my normal schedule, I don't know what I'm saying. I'll drive home on Sundays like I will anyway, because I get off early on Sunday. Like we close the shop earlier on Sundays than any other day. Because I do all the inventory early in the morning, so we close earlier in the day. So I get to, that's kind of like my time to kind of get a bunch of stuff done on Sunday. So I can get home on Sunday and then drive up Monday, and then right now while I'm on the 5 days, I'll stay Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday up there. But once I go back to my normal schedule, I'll only be staying up there Monday, Tuesday night, and then I'll drive home Wednesday after work. So, oh my goodness, there's so many coyotes out. What is going on? It's so nice out right now. They're all gonna be out. Use this, right? High beams. Because I don't know if there'll be any burrows up this. I don't think there will be, honestly. It's just too, what do you call it? The whole herd usually sticks together. And it looks like the herd is all the way down by Laughlin Ranch. There's not really much water up this way, so I don't think they'd be up this way. Yeah, I don't think they'll be up this way. Oh boy. Okay. I know you guys can't see anything, right? Yeah, I can't do that. I can't see the road. It's all good. Probably hear me okay. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. You probably can't even hear me. I'm probably just like mumbling all low and shh. So, oh, I am so tired. Downshift, so I don't stall out in the corner. I wonder if Taylor's back yet. You guys, I wanted to kick him in the butt today. One, he went down to the lake throughout the day with a big group of friends. He went to the lake. Of all places to be going right now, he went to the lake. We are vaccinated though, so he is vaccinated. But that's not even the biggest problem right now. The fact is, he went to the lake on a day where the entire city is booming with a bunch of motorcycles, which sucks booty. And it's dangerous out there. Two, there's a lot of people that are out on that lake right now that are just not careful. They get out there, they drink, they get dumb. But then he drove his car to work. You guys, he doesn't have his license yet. He only has a permit, and his car is not registered. His car does not have current plates on it. And I'm really irritated with him because he messages me and says, I drove my car to work today. I parked it so that the plates are facing the other way so that nobody sees them. I'm like, are you joking right now? You did what? So, needless to say, I am really upset with him right now because he is at work with his car. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I always forget that I gotta do this. Godric, no! My neighbors probably hate us at this point. Guys. Yes. Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, happy Earth Day. Now let's see here. Let's do this right quick. Let me see this. So we have, okay, a lot of you guys are in here. Okay, let's see here. We got, Chris was in here, Joseph was in here. My first time behind the wheel. Aw. I was missing your lives for a while because YouTube unsubscribed me to your channel. Oh no, but I'm resubscribed and clicked the bell to make sure. Oh yay, Sarah, thank you. Got 4 kills on this new season of Call of Duty. Nice one, Joseph. Your kids play COD? Nice. Are there apartments you can rent close to work? Yeah, no, Allie. I can't afford to rent an apartment and on top of that pay the bills I'm paying here. That would just not work. And not only that, oops, oh, no. I hit the wrong thing. Okay. Not only that, but I don't want to pay for a whole nother housing unit and plus be paying for my place here. And I wouldn't want to, I can't move into an apartment because we have 3 dogs and 3 cats. Like, it just wouldn't happen. Drive safe and be careful. Nighttime is more dangerous than daytime driving. Yeah, I know. Catherine, I know. Also, I was wondering if I can PM you on Instagram. I've been meaning to ask you a few questions. Yeah, I mean, you could always message me. That's fine. Catherine. Lobo, hi there. Leslie, you quit driving about 5 years ago because of all the crazy people where you live in Atlanta area. They do not pay attention, and I finally said, forget it. Go anywhere, my husband will take... Yeah, there you go. You had meatloaf? Oh my God. Okay, seriously, there's something funny about you saying that. Because Jay and I were talking today, and he was like, you really should make a meatloaf. And I was like, well, I can't really. One, because I don't have the stuff to make it. Two, as you guys all know, and he knows this, I don't make meatloaf with hamburger. Oh my gosh, hold on. I need my shoes because I don't feel like actually stepping out of the car and getting stung by a scorpion or anything. Oh, I did have another one. Hold on. My own hair is attacking. Winnie Bear, stop. They're fine, by the way, you guys, if you guys are wondering. Hold on. Can you guys sit down for a second? I need this. But it's Happy Earth Day, guys. I got an Earth Day bag from the coffee place this morning. Ooh. It's actually the whole earth in coffee beans. It's pretty cool. Let me put that in my bag. I got all of Tonker's stuff in the back of the car. Got to get all that out. Okay, let's see here. You guys come with me. Grab this out of the way. Okay. Oh my God. And my drink. Apparently I am close enough to connect to the Wi-Fi. So, hold on guys. I need to, there's gonna have chesticles for a second. Oh, careful, she's got that thing blocking the way. Woo! Oh, get out of the way thing. My baby's asleep. Okay, gotta be quiet. Sarah's asleep, guys. Gotta be quiet. Sarah's sleeping. Voila. Okay. Hold on. I'll sit you guys down for a second. Okay. What came on? Oh, that did. I have heartburn. Really bad heartburn. But let's go see what we can. Alright, guys. Let's go see what we can cook up for a minute. Come on. I gotta be quiet though, because I don't want to wake up Sarah. I gotta take these shoes off. And then I gotta go get the dogs inside in a little bit. They can chill outside for a few minutes. Okay, we're gonna do that. I don't want to wake her up. Alright, let's see what we can make. I was gonna cook, but she's already asleep, so I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's figure out something that I can put together that's super quick. Oh, I need to fill that back up with oil. Let's plug you guys in for a second because you guys are about to croak. No croaking allowed, okay? There we go. Let's do this. Okay, there we go. Now let's figure out what I'm gonna make real quick. You sure you're bringing? Can you even see it? Oh. Came today. Gotta get this put away anyway. So I'm not gonna make any of these tonight. Not making these ones. Got both doses of the coronavirus vaccine? Absolutely, Benjamin. Great job. We got the J&J, which we got the vaccine on Friday, and then Saturday is the day they put the pause on the vaccine because of the complications. It's like, what kind of timing is that? Oh, no. I knew I forgot something. get this stuff put away. But I'll show you guys what meals I got. So the meals that I ended up getting are the chicken, how do you say this? Chicken romsko filled ravioli in a tomato cream. And then this one, which we love this one. This is the sun-dried tomato spaghetti. It's so good. I can't even explain to you how good this one is. It's like a 10-minute prep time with a 20-minute cooking. This one's seriously the fastest. This is a 5-minute prep time with a 15-minute cooking. And the only thing that takes the time to cook is the ravioli. Everything else is super fast. So, but yeah. So the next thing I'm making, which is what I'm making tomorrow, I'm going to actually make both of these tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to have ramen for lunch, and then we're going to have tortelloni for dinner. I was going to make this tonight, but honestly, there's no point in going through all that. So I already did that meal. That meal's already done too. So I need to do those ones right there, and then these ones. Okay. Let me get all this stuff put away. Sometimes they send you like a little free something, but this time we didn't do that. You're going there. You're going there. Well, get the ravioli out. Oh, these raviolis are beautiful. Tortellini's ready for tomorrow. And then that's it on that. What was that anyway? Sarah, oh, you're home. I hopped off for a bit. I'm glad you... Yeah, I'm home. I'm going to figure out something to make for food. This is all gone, so I gotta get all these pieces. I need grub. You're fine. You did a me. I do that all the time. If I realize I mistakenly spelled something with the wrong one, I will always go back in and fix it. It's so funny. My goodness, you guys, I'm so hungry. I gotta figure out something to eat. And I could do that. I don't want to do that. Do I really want that? I mean, I guess I could. I'm gonna make some pizza rolls. They're easy, fast. I'm just gonna microwave them. It's not really the best choice, but that's what we're going with tonight. Because, honestly, I think I'm just too tired. My brain is like done. And I don't have the patience, so I'm going to microwave them. But, you know how to microwave them. It'll be fun. Now, sad life. Goes into there. These are great for having for like when you're doing something at the end of the day and it's just been too long of a day. Don't fall. Okay, let's take you guys to the... Oh! Almost broke you guys. Okay. Come on now. Oh my God, they're so good in the air fryer. They're so good. But I just don't have the patience right now. And I'm exhausted. I love putting them in the air fryer though. The pizza rolls in the air fryer are life. Like, not even joking. We ended up getting... I was like, what is on my bed? And I forgot that I took the stuff out of the bag this morning that was supposed to go with me for staying the night. So we got a new Instant Pot because I had the little small one that was perfect for the RV for little tiny meals, but because I work 40-50 hours a week and then I drive all those hours, I decided I needed something where I can make bigger meals so that I can meal prep over my weekends so that I have stuff to take to work with me. And the small little one, it's perfect for doing like a little 2-person meal, but it's not great for anything more than that. And so I bought this massive Instant Pot. But the cool part was it was an Instant Pot and air fryer in one. So it has an air fryer top for it. Yeah, so I got the Instant Pot air fryer combo, and it is the best. But so this is my Earth Day. Oh, there we go. I was like, which way does this go? Oh my God, let me show you guys what it looks like. Earth Day from the Human Being, and look, it's a map. So now I have another cool bag. But here, I'll show you guys real quick. Let's take you guys out here and show you guys. Like, I love this thing. I gotta get this stuff off my bed. Holy moly. Let me show you guys what I got, because it's really, really cool. So, where's the regular top? I don't know where I sat it. I think I put it up here. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So if you guys know what the Instant Pot looks like, you know that it... So if you guys know what it looks like, good Lord, this thing's massive. Sorry. So you have the big Instant Pot, right? Right. Let's see if that works. Are we going to get back on? Hello? There we go. So you guys know what the Instant Pot looks like. So there's your Instant Pot. Then if you want to air fry, you can either do it with just this pan, or you can put this guy in here, which is great because, of course, as you can see, it gives you airflow. You put this in there, and then you take this big bad boy, and this is your air fryer. And this just gets set directly on, like that. Ta-da. And then this becomes your air fryer. And it has your air fryer modes and everything. So you got all your fun stuff here. And then it has this thing that you set the air fryer lid on when you finish, like when you're finishing cooking. You take this and you set it here. And then when you store it, you actually turn it and it locks the thing onto the bottom of the air fryer. So take that and unplug it for the night, because otherwise it just sits on the whole time. We don't want that on there right now. All that needs to be clean. All right. I'm glad I'm short, because if I was tall, I would have walked right into that. Okay. Do this very quick. Let's put the, let's do these. Scoot you into the middle. Scoot you into the middle. Get in the middle. Take the cold ones to the outside. Hold on, guys. Sorry. I'm all over the place today. I don't want them too hot, because then I'll just burn my mouth. Let me go ahead and turn all this stuff off. Turn that off for now. I will go get the dogs after I eat. I try not to bring them in until just before I get ready to go to bed, because otherwise Godric gets crazy. He gets absolutely bonkers in here. Let's set you guys back down. There we go. All right, let's get the rest of this stuff off of here. I was like, why is this so heavy? My big water jug actually has really good water in it, so I don't want to knock that off of there anywhere. Okay, so that's there, that's there. Let's go move this out of the way. That can go in the chair. These can go in the bathroom. That's toddler's thing. Be right back, guys. Okay. So now, oh, I almost knocked that all over the place. Okay. Ah, those are hot. Okay, get out of the way, out of the way. Go that way. And I got a little ranch. I got a little bit of ranch, guys. I got a little bit of ranch. Plug you guys back in. By the way, my thumb is healed up pretty nicely. That's all that's kind of left, but I still need to grow back the other part of my nail that I chopped off with the, if you guys were here a couple days back when I live streamed, I stupidly was using my brand spanking new potato cutter, like potato peeler, and still not real used to it yet. Like it's really, really loose. I need to find out how to tighten it up a little bit because it's like it wobbles really, really loosely. And I sliced my thumb really, like a really good one. Like I really sliced the crud out of it. I lost a whole chunk of skin, by the way, you guys, which is something you can't really tell on camera. But yeah, I lost a big chunk of skin in the process of doing that. And I also sliced a section of my nail off. So that happened the other day. So let's see here. Oh, that's really hot. Let's get a... Those are yummy. In the air fryer, they're super crispy. Like the outer shell of them is like crispy. And then the inside of them is, of course, just gooey goodness. These are super hot. Okay. I need to let them cool down just a little bit. But yeah, you guys, I'm so glad it's my Friday. I'm glad I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I said, let me let them cool down a minute, and I just grab it anyway and start eating it again. It's because I'm freaking hungry. Sarah's aware that I didn't really get a chance to eat earlier. She hasn't had a seizure since August of 2020. So she's doing pretty good. But yeah. The Instant Pot, Sarah, I think that's how you say your name. Tell me if I'm saying your name wrong. Is it Sarah or Sarah? Sarah? I know it's not Sarah, like Sarah's name. I want to say it's Sarah or Sierra. But the Instant Pot is literally one of my absolute favorite cooking devices ever. There's so much you can do with it. You can either use it as a rice cooker. You can saute stuff openly in it. Like, so you can use it like you're using something on a stovetop. So you can openly saute inside of it. Wouldn't recommend doing any kind of like boiling of noodles or anything. You can cook noodles in it. To do. Okay, so Sierra. She's gonna be fine with it. She was upset at first because she was just like, oh, that's crazy. She used to. I don't know how to say your... I'm gonna say Mag... I don't know how to say it. I'm gonna call you Mag, if that's okay. Because it looks like it says M4GX Marin. S. So I'm gonna say Mag. For the M4G. I'll just looks like an MAG. Sarah she was having grand mal seizures. She hasn't had one in it since August. So that's fine. Okay, Mag. But yeah, she hasn't had one since August, but yes, she would have grand mal seizures when she had seizures. She also had, what do they call them? She also has ones that are like frontal lobe, and those ones are very, very mild, and you almost don't notice them. You have to really be watching for them to catch them. The doctor found them during a time when Sarah had had a really bad thing happen back in 2019 and almost got killed by the hospital. And that was a whole nother story. But yeah. No, Meg. Like I said, she also hasn't had one since August, but she has never ever like screamed or anything with them. They're just very violent. The body spasms are pretty violent. She's broken her wrist. She's broken her tailbone. She's had many bruises from falling, and she's also had a nasty concussion during one of them. But other than that, no, as of right now, she's doing really good. So good. But Sarah's aware, guys, that I didn't eat earlier. I made a bowl of clam chowder at work. If you've ever eaten clam chowder, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You got to eat clam chowder. If you're going to eat it, you got to eat it. Yeah, sit there and eat it. If you take only a couple of bites of it and get busy doing something and then try to come back, you're not going to have clam chowder anymore. It's going to be like a watery, runny mess. There's a reason for that. I'm not going to describe it right now because it's really gross when you think about it in hindsight. But I think it's stuck on my tooth. But anyway, so I made myself a bowl of clam chowder, and I started to eat. I got about 4 or 5 bites in, and then a bunch of customers came into the store. And so I didn't get to actually finish my soup. When I went back to it, it was a very, very watery mess. You don't want to eat it when it's like that. It's just disgusting. So I didn't eat it because it was gross. And it's due to a bacterial reaction that happens. So when that happens, you don't want to be eating it after that because it is contaminated with your own bacteria that has now sat. That's why when you eat clam chowder, you need to sit down and actually eat it. Because it is not good to eat it after you have let it sit and fester with your bacteria in it from eating, or from putting the spoon back in it after the spoon's been in your mouth. It's actually what happens. So it's a bacterial reaction, and clams and bacteria, they fester very quickly, and it can also make you sick. So you have to be very quick about it. Oh my goodness. I need to just chop this nail down. This nail is gross. But anywho. Oh, there we go. Oh, and also, guys, I don't think I ever addressed this. When everything happened, when Sarah lost the baby, one thing we were concerned about, that we were going to be talking to the doctor about, was our concern about if she had carried Pip all the way to term, and the drop in progesterone in her body at the time that she would go into delivery. We were worried about, like, would that bring on a bunch of seizures during delivery? Like, that was an actual, like, concern for Sarah, and as well for me as her mom, she's like my main priority, and keeping her healthy. And so we were going to talk to the doctor about that. And like, what would be the main, like, how would we handle that at the time? Would he recommend like just a really close eye on her during delivery, or would he recommend like a cesarean? Like, how would he go about that? When we talked about it, or we were between the two of us, when she got sent home, when the baby passed, and she went into labor to deliver, I watched her like a hawk, but she didn't show any signs of any seizure activity. So we waited it through. Of course, she went through the whole process. Then she delivered, and she delivered safely, as safely as you can consider it. But she didn't have any kind of any medical emergency or episode. And so when the doctor went through and redid her blood work, her progesterone and estrogen levels were back to what they were pre-pregnancy. So that was a good thing, which meant that even with that big fluctuation and change, which would normally happen like when she menstruates, seeing as we have been able to keep on top of that, and she's been able to really monitor and track her levels, she did amazing, and she didn't have any adverse reaction. So the doctor said, looks like if and when she decides to conceive again, and when she's ready to go through that again, he will definitely monitor her very closely, and it looks like she'll probably be able to go through a regular labor process. But like he said, it would have to be something that would have to be seriously monitored. So when she's ready to go through that process, it'll be something that we definitely address a bit more in detail. But that was a huge concern with her being pregnant. Was that going to be something that we would have to really monitor? And we will, and the doctor will, but it will just be when she's ready again. So, but when she delivered Pip, there was no big scary seizures or episodes or whatnot. So these are really good. I was like, hello? It did like nothing. This morning we had like a massive power surge. Roku. Yeah, I'm tired, you guys. I'm so tired. I'm thinking about going in to doing some more live streams on Twitch. I haven't done any Twitch streams in a long time. And I'm thinking about getting on there and doing some more lives again. Probably just some chit-chatting type, just chatting type vibes. I don't know how much I want to stick with YouTube. I don't know yet. So we'll have to see. YouTube's been kind of one of those things where it's like hit or miss, whether or not I get flagged on a video. Yeah, Sarah. She and I have a very close bond. She is literally one of my most favorite humans in the world. As you know, I have two favorite humans. And so, Sarah and Taylor. Taylor is my headache human, and I freaking love him, and I wouldn't change him for the world. As much as some days I want to choke him out, I still love him. And if he didn't have those, headache qualities about him, he wouldn't be my Taylor. So, because there are times when Taylor is the most kind and gentle and sweet humans in the whole world. Sorry, I am talking with my mouth full. And then there's other times where he's extremely selfish and angry and mean. Like, wow, okay. And there's times where he can be super mean. But he's still my Taylor. And he's still an incredible human who's just got his quirks. But yeah, Sarah and I definitely have a very good bond. And she's one of my absolute favorite people. So, and she's got such a really gentle nature, which makes it really easy to get along with her. Oh my God, right? Yeah, they can really test, like, I should say Taylor, because Sarah has always just been super chill, right? She's always just been kind of right there. She's never ever, I mean, she's had moments where she's been like rude, I guess you could say, but then that usually had to do with either she was super, super tired or hangry when she gets hangry. And she's always been that way even when she was a little. If she was fussy or like kind of grouchy, it was usually because she needed to be fed, usually needed food. So Sarah is still that exact same way even now. And look at this. It's because my bangs are coming out. But even now, as an adult, if she is cranky, it's usually because she needs something to eat. But yeah. So, but Taylor, he's always just been a fly by the seat of your pants kind of kid. Always pushing boundaries, pushing limits, testing how far he can take something before he gets in trouble for it, but also not learning from mistakes. I don't know if anybody else, oh my God, that hurt. If anybody else out there has a kid this way or another human in their life that's this way, but where they do something and get in trouble for said something, or something negative happens when they do a certain thing, and they turn around and do it again, even though something super negative has happened, and then they do it again and the negative thing happens again, or there's like a really negative outcome, and then they turn around and do it again, and you're just like, stop doing it. Stop doing that exact same thing, because the exact same thing you're doing is going to have the exact same result. This isn't a science project. And that's Taylor. Taylor will do something repeatedly over and over and over again, even if the outcome is bad. He will still do it. He doesn't seem to like take and learn from mistakes like most of us do. But that's also kind of a quirk that he's always had, even when he was really little. He was evaluated for that as a little person, because he never put like those two things together, like the cause and effect, and actions and consequence. Hi, Tiffany. How are you? And how's the baby? So that's something he's still, even at 22, is still struggling with, which is doing certain things. Like I was saying earlier when I was driving up the driveway, that he took his unregistered car and his unlicensed booty and drove his car to work, even though it's not got current plates on it or tags on it, and he doesn't have a driver's license. He has a permit, a learner's permit. His driver's license test is tomorrow. So he's going in to get his driver's test done tomorrow. Hopefully he gets his license tomorrow. But it doesn't mean he can drive his car. You guys, that doesn't mean he should be driving his unregistered car. Don't drive your car unregistered. It's bad. And he doesn't have insurance on it yet either, because it's not registered. So he can't get it insured without it being registered. So this is so much fun to deal with him. So, as of right now, if he gets caught driving home, gets pulled over because his plates are not registered, and they pull him over and they realize he also doesn't have a license, they're going to tow his car. Here's the kicker about it. He doesn't own the car yet. He's making payments on the car. It belongs to somebody else that he knows, one of the ladies from his work. So, if that car gets towed, it's in her name, and it's not registered. So she will also get a ticket. Oh my gosh, Sierra, I feel so sorry for you. Oh my gosh. So he's 22. And I'm just like, if he gets in trouble, if they take the car, she gets a ticket as well, not just him. 2, he won't be allowed to get his license because they'll take that option away from him until he's 25. So that's a state of Arizona thing. So I'm just like, oh my God. So yeah, he really, really, guys, girls, whatever you identify as, please do not drive a vehicle if it's not currently registered, it doesn't have insurance, and you don't have a license. Please don't. Just don't. It's not smart, and it can get you in a lot of trouble. I hear him driving up the driveway right now. Wait for it, because the dogs are going to start barking. I should probably go bring them in real quick. We go get the dogs real quick. We're going to hang out for a little bit longer. It's my Friday. I'm trying not to fall asleep too soon. I want to kind of hang out until at least midnight. So let me go get the dogs inside so everybody can get in bed. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Actually, you know what? You guys can come with me. How's that sound? You guys can come with me to get the puppers. No, he's not, Tiffany. He lives here now. He got out of the military back in December. Oh my gosh. Because I sat down, my lower part of my back said, nope, you're not getting up. Oh, that hurts. This monkey is home now. Can't believe you drove that to work. Yeah. You need to not be driving it until you have your license. Okay, well, you probably shouldn't have been at the lake. Yeah, tell him, you guys, tell him. No driving unlicensed.
Burnt as hell anyway.
Yeah, I can see that. You're fried. What the heck? Did you not take sunscreen with you? Come on, guys. I told you, I know, I have it. Hold on, Godric. Godric, you're gonna wake up Sarah. Stop. Dude. Stop.
Burnt as hell.
Oh my God.
But I'm alright.
Excuse you.
Hey, back up.
Excuse you.
Sit.
Go ahead, Taylor. Go on. Godric.
Back up.
No. I didn't say come in yet. All right, come on. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Winnie Bear, get in bed. Go on. Winnie Bear, go to bed. Thank you, Taylor. Shh. I know, I'm going back here. Sit here. Ow, I just hit my knuckle.
I've already got 2 forms of makeup.
I know. Hold on. Better, what? Yeah, better late than losing your car. True. Much better being late than losing your car. Like I said, make sure next time you just time your stuff right so you're not out at the lake when you should be. Man, you are fried. Your whole one side of you. Your one side's fine, but your other side is not
I'm slightly burnt on this side, but I'm fried on this side.
Yeah, that's yours.
Alright.
Make sure you bring it back down just so that way I can keep it safe.
Oh, no, I know.
I mean, I know. Do what you need to do with it tomorrow.
Here, then keep it.
No, take it with you because I'm going to be... Tomorrow's my day off. Do not wake me up early.
Well,
I will choke
so
you.
my driver's test is at 2:30.
Okay, but don't wake me up tomorrow morning.
I know.
This guy has a bad habit of calling me at 7 in the morning on my day off.
She lies. Don't listen.
Oh my God.
I love you.
Did it to me the other... What did you message me the other morning? Oh,
What's the
Mom,
Netflix?
I need the Netflix password.
I thought you were awake already.
Yeah, he thought I was getting ready for work.
Hey, this is cut, probably. There's a terror.
Don't worry about it. It happens. I've had it since you were
Oh,
newborn.
do you have my new
It's
social
20
Do you have my new social security card?
No, I don't have your
No,
new
my
one.
new
What?
my new access card, my health card.
I don't know where that is. Your one that you have is valid still.
Yeah.
They'll send another one probably in a
I
couple
don't have
weeks.
it, remember?
The one that you
Oh,
have
yeah, never mind.
is the same one.
Alright, I love you.
Love you too.
Good night.
Good night, babe. Like I said, don't you call me in the morning. I will choke you. Tonks, go to bed. Go on, go to bed. Go. Go on, go to your bed. Yeah, him and it. He is cooked, you guys. He went to the lake. Baby girl's rolling over now. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. My pillow thing came completely out this time. Okay, time to reposition this one. Get back over here, thing. But that's flippin' exciting. Like, seriously. She's already rolling over. I remember when you first came into the chat, or into the videos, and you had told me that you had been trying for quite a while to have a baby, and now you've got a beautiful little human, and it makes me so excited for you that you have a little human. Sorry guys, I'm trying to put that back together. So I'm really, really excited for you. It makes my heart happy. I love seeing other people have like the things that they really, really want. It makes me super happy for them. It's so pretty. I get rid of all this stuff right here. Oh yeah, I need to set that up. That right there, that's down on the ground. That thing right there. That's a new all-in-one photo printing machine. So when I get everything done on the computer, I can now start printing them out. And that prints out pictures that as big as, was it 9 by 13? 9 by 13. 8 by 13, 9 by 13. It's some of the bigger ones. So I'm kind of happy about that. So I can do some pictures. And it's a laser jet printer instead of ink. I decided to go with laser jet this time so that I can do the big photo printer. I had an inkjet photo printer, but that one spot hurts so bad in my mouth. It never fails because I have that one part of my tooth that turns the one direction. I'm like constantly cutting the inside of this spot, so it hurts after a while. And yes, it takes me forever to eat, by the way. Because I eat like a bite and just kind of savor it and take my time with it. Because, well, if I try to sit here and like eat those like just one right after the other, I got a stomachache. So I try not to be all like dive into stuff all crazy. Let's see here. This is empty. What the heck is this? Is this the other one that I emptied out and threw away? Yeah. So I'm going to throw these things away. I'm going to go throw these away real quick. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, be right back. I'm going to go throw this stuff away so it doesn't bother me all night. Oh, not that. Not throw that away. I don't need that. And this. So that's done. And this is the printer. And those can go right there. There we go. That makes me happier. I almost chucked out my pay thing. I don't want to throw that out. I'm doing okay. I'm now probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks out of having gone through a really bad flare-up. And we're pretty sure the flare-up was triggered by the stress of what I saw Sarah go through with losing Pip. And I was very stressed out and scared for her and watching her fall apart and trying to be like super solid for her was, I think as a parent, that was one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. And believe me, we've been through some tough crap in our lives as a family, and I've been through some really rough stuff with my kids. And I mean, I even was told when Taylor was really little that he wasn't going to see 7 years old. And then he made it to 7, and doctor said they didn't think he would make it to 10. And Taylor was really, really sick, you guys. Like, you have no idea. By the time we started vlogging and stuff, Taylor had really climbed over some serious hurdles health-wise. And he was still battling some serious stuff health-wise when we first started vlogging. And he made it through all of that. Like, you guys don't get, like, you guys will never understand how much. Oh man, ow, that sucks. That really sucks, Tiffany. So Taylor was a very sick baby, and like the fears that I had with him, and I was like, who's in my room? That was just the noise of Sarah out there echoing off the wall over here. But yeah, so as he pulled through all of that, and like that was, you set yourself up thinking that someone you dearly love and who you have, like the one thing you wanted in your whole life, and thinking that it's going to be taken from you. That was a hard thing to go through. But then, like, that was stuff that was going on with me and my kids, right? Like me and my son. But to see my daughter go through something that there was nothing as a parent that I could do at all other than just be there. That is a really, really hard thing to do as a parent, to know that there isn't anything. There's not a single thing you can do to, one, make what was happening stop. Make it better. You couldn't do anything to make it better. You couldn't, like, I couldn't bring back, like, there's nothing I could have done. Yeah, like, there was no changing the outcome. There was no making the outcome better. There was no reversing it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's, as a parent, that was the hardest thing that I've ever gone through as a parent. So, I mean, like with Taylor's, there was treatments, there was things we could do, there was stuff I could do to give him a fighting chance. Things that I could do as a parent to keep him as healthy as possible and as comfortable as possible for as long as possible. There was things he could take and medications to allow him to have a fulfilling life. All these things that are possible with what he was going through, there was all these options. But with what Sarah went through, there was no options. Like, there was nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. So as a parent, that's a hard pill to swallow. And I don't wish that on any other parents out there, to ever have to go through something like that with your kids. to know that there's not anything you can do. So, Pizza rolls and Coca-Cola. Ooh, that's a healthy meal. Said no one ever. It's a yummy meal, not a healthy one. And I've got my CBD, which I'll take some of that and hopefully sleep, and maybe my back will feel better. I got this stupid stuff. It's like a hot cold roll-on. It's like an icy hot. And you're supposed to shake this stuff up, but the lidocaine that's in it is supposed to help numb the area. It definitely doesn't numb anything. It just makes it super, super, like, icy, icy feeling. So, all right, it's 11 o'clock. So I think what I'll do is get off here. I will eat this and watch the videos, not the vlogs, but the videos. There was something I was going to say the other day, and I totally missed telling you guys. I was going to tell you guys about this. So I said I wasn't going to name anybody because I'm not. But I was wearing that shirt the other day. Whether things are good, bad, or sometimes even boring. Yep. But I follow quite a few people that. Okay, first of all, I used to follow a whole bunch of people on YouTube. I don't really follow them vlog-wise anymore, like their YouTube channels. Several of them I have I started back then too. Just kind of keep up with them through Instagram. It's easy to scroll through Instagram, and it's easy to kind of watch Instagram stories. So I kind of kept track of some of them through that. There was several people who I truly enjoyed watching because they were right in my age group. And the only difference between us is that my kids are grown and their kids, they were just becoming families, right? So I had early teens and they had newborns. But our age, like my age and their age, is right in the same like 5-year gap. So I was like, I really enjoy watching these people because of the fact that they're right in my age gap, and seeing whether or not that was something I wanted to do, right? Whether or not I was wanting to really, back then, I really did want to have another little person. Sarah begged me, and she still begs me to try one more time. And I go back and forth on whether or not that would be a good idea. And then I remember the school years and school age and the things they did in school and the timing and everything. And I just think to myself, it's time for me to be a grandmother and not a mom again. As much as I would love that, because I am only 41 years old. My cousin, who is 44, 45 years old now, she just had a second baby. Her oldest, okay, already have children. And her husband got married. The year, like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, when I thought about having another one, my cousin had just had a baby. And she was already 40. And her and her new husband had a baby boy, a little man. My mind was blown, because I was just like, her kids are like early 20s at that time. And her oldest already had a child. Ow. And so I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Well, now she's almost 45 years old, and she just had another one. She just had a little girl. Her and her new husband are literally starting from scratch. From when she was previously married, she raised her other 3 older kids on her own as a single parent. Their father disappeared, just left, like skipped out. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, she raised 3 kids to adulthood and had grandbabies and now she's got 2 more children. Little man just started kindergarten, and now she's got a new little baby girl, like 3-4 months old new. I'm just like, my mind is blown because the women in my family all have not even reached menopause until late 50s, early 60s. So they, like, a lot of the women in my family, we started, those of us, I should say, that started late menstrual cycles, like menstruating on the later side, we go into menopause later. So, like, for me, I didn't start menstruating until I was 17 years old, before I went through all that. And a lot of that could have a lot to do with, like, stress factor and all the things I was going through at home and being malnourished and being very thin and underweight and stuff like that. That could have a lot to do with it. But a lot of the women in my family do have later menstrual cycles. They start that part of puberty late. So it's just crazy to me to see my cousin, who is just a few years older than me, starting all over again. And it blows my mind. Because all I can think now is, I'm going to be 42 this year, and all I can think now is, if I was to even remotely think of it, 1, I'd have to have surgery to even do it. 2, I'd have to decide what type of process I'd want to go through, whether or not I want to pick a donor, or whether or not, if I wanted to go in vitro. Like, that would never happen. I could never afford a round of that anyway. But the odds would not be in my favor getting pregnant, first of all, through the surgery process. So I'd have to probably go through, like, an in vitro process, which is super expensive. Then on top of that, getting pregnant. So I wouldn't even be able to conceive until I was into, like, 45 years old, which would be like 3 years down the road. And the thought of that just is a terrifying prospect, because I'm like, there's no way. 1, Sarah will probably have children by that point. I would expect that she's going to probably try before the next 3 years, before 3 years from now. And I don't know if I want to be, and I want to enjoy my grandbabies, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be a grandma. As nice as the thought of, like, having a little person again would be, there's so much more to it than just having a baby. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much more involved than just having a baby, because they don't just stay babies. You don't just get to be pregnant for 9 months and then just have this cute baby and then it's just a baby and whatnot. There's a whole life there, like a whole life that you have to raise. And then, of course, by then, that would mean I would be in my 50s when they started school. And I'd be going into my 60s when they graduated high school. That's terrifying. Like, that's terrifying to be in that, like, to push that boundary. And then to think that by the time they decide to either have children or whatnot, I'd be into my, late 60s, early 70s by that point. And so I want to be around to enjoy being a grandmother, being young and active enough to be a grandmother. And I would be really sad for my older kids. Their kids will get to enjoy me for a while. But if I was to have kids now, those kids wouldn't get to enjoy grandma for as long. Okay, you bet, Tiffany. Cuddle that baby, okay? Cuddle that sweet girl. But, yeah, so, I mean, I think I go back and forth about how nice it would be to have another one, but then I also remember, like, all the reasons why I don't want to go through all that again. And so I think at this point it's more than likely just, that internal clock that we women get after a certain point. and you just go, oh God, I would just one more time, you know, just go one more round and like stuff like that. But I don't know if like that's one of those things where it's like there's more to it than that. There's so much more to that process than that. And so for me anyway, so yeah, I think I will just sit back at this point and enjoy the prospects of eventually becoming a grandma and getting to enjoy just the freedom of one, not having little people, and two, the freedom to enjoy being a grandparent and not being the parent. So, you know, that's a fun one to think about. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm going to finish up these last bit of pizza rolls, and I'm going to sit back and watch some videos. But yeah, I'm sad to say that I watched a bunch of these people the last few years, and now the only thing that, like I was saying before I got sidetracked, the only thing that I'm sad about is watching their Instagram things, and now all they post on Instagram is not even updates. It's always advertisements for sponsorships. And nothing wrong with having sponsors. Nothing wrong with doing that and making that money, right? I mean, you got to feed your families. But what I think bothers me more than anything is it's not about the sponsorships, because that's great. It's about the fact that that's all they post about now. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? And it's usually multiple sponsorships. So they flood the feed with all, like my feed now on my Instagram has been just advertisements for all these different ads, for all these different products, instead of getting to just enjoy those families as families. It would be nice if they just posted some just basic stuff about themselves and how they, you know, the things that how they got started in that business in the first place. The things that were just like day in the life stuff, how they're doing, a gorgeous picture of the sunset, you know, on a beach, or a walk with the kids and the pets, or whatever, just basic stuff of why we started watching in the first place. But now it's the whole feed is just ads upon ads upon ads upon ads upon ads. And it's sad that people that you truly enjoyed watching before, you don't get to watch them anymore, because it's not them anymore. It's all about the advertisement. And it's, which is fine, do the ads. But in between the ads that you're going to post the stuff that got people to come watch you in the first place. Just a little side tangent. I was really sad about that the other day, because I went onto Instagram to just do my little bit of scrolling, and I was really sad to see like there wasn't any kind of just genuine feel good content. It was all ads. And one of the families had 4 different ads in the same day. 4 different advertisements that were within the feed on the same day. And it made me sad, because I was just like, wow, what happened? And then they'll go quiet for like 3 weeks. Nothing, not a single post, nothing about the family, nothing about the kids. And then a bunch of ads and a bunch of sponsorships and stuff like that. So it's saddening to see that. Like I said, I don't mind seeing ads and sponsorships. I don't mind that. I think it's great, especially if people can get recognized for that. I think that's pretty cool. But don't let that be the only thing you're posting about. But anyway, you guys are fantastic. And I'll probably live stream with you guys tomorrow, depending on how things are going. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.